Easy team, Tuesday, rig tyre night. Welcome to the Carpy Kitchen. Ain't gone too mad this time, just got my rod bag up, that'll do. Nice silver tumble dryer in the background with a little gal's drawing, so you don't get much carpier than that, does it? So anyway, alright, Tuesday night. Couldn't be bothered to do it last night because I was a bit done in from work. Murder She Wrote's fucking still on, right? So yeah, I've done my rigs for tomorrow night, but it's still on, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So I thought I'd show you what I'm doing. Why not? I've got my stuff out, so let's go for it. So this one's about line liner, little rig I've been using forever. Haven't been using it down Charlie's though, because Charlie's is quite... I joined last year, and when I'm not too sure about the bottom and what have you, and my sessions, I can't really go dragging a lead around all over the place. It's literally sort of find a fish or try and find a fish and sort of sneak one on them. I tend to use stiffies just for a bit of peace of mind that your rig's going to be presentable, blah blah blah. I sort of go that way. And in the winter it was fine. Sort of what I hooked, I managed to land. And then as the weed sort of got up, blah blah blah, I started dropping quite a few. So this year I come up with a little fucking plan. My plan was to put a bit of bait in here and there, try and clean some spots up, and then switch back to the liner liners. So, excuse me. So, when the lake shut for spawning, I used it totally for my advantage. Whipped into the toilet, baited 2-3 times a week for whatever it was, 2 weeks or whatever. And then when I got back in there, they'd been in there, cleaned it all up, like pretty well, so I could switch back to the line liners, which was pucker. So since I think that was the 6th of June or whatever, since the 6th of June, I've had about 30, well, I've had 33 runs, not that I'm counting, 33 runs and landed 29 of them on this little thing. Not that I should be saying it, really. Not really a done thing to do, because there'll be probably a fight tomorrow, won't they, trying to get in there. But no. So, well happy with that. Much better fucking hook to land ratio than last year. Much better hooked ratio than last year. So there's that really. So I've done my rigs. I'm just about to do another one for you guys. Just in case you're not sure about doing liners, whatever. Obviously, I ain't going to edit this. This is just one blast. So yeah, what you're going to need is a bit of coated braid. 10 out of 10 points if you can guess what this one is. I'll tell you. This one's like an antique, this is. But yeah, a little bit of coated braid. I'll use a 15. Always have used the 15, seems to do the job. And a hook of your choice, as long as it's got an inturned eye. And it doesn't really matter what fucking hook it is, any fucking hook, they're all the same, different packet. So there's that. So a bit of coated braid through there. 5-turn little knotless knot through there. Job's a good un. Little moisten, little tighten. Hank the mank off. So there you go. There's that. Job's a good un. Peel a bit of your coating back. Pick the mank off. And it comes off a bit easier than that. Got to stop biting my nails, innit? All them blank nights. So yeah, then grab your liner. Now these are pretty good. Liner liners, I mean, gone are the days of you shrinking a bit of tube or using a bit of tubing or whatever and piercing the hole through it and all that. Normally you'd end up through your finger. Nowadays you can buy liner liners. But they are quite expensive if you go to the shops. I mean, I nearly coughed up a gold watch when I went to buy some the other day. So anyway, these ones, Alabama, you can get 50 for about £6, I think they are. Little liner liners. Now you're probably thinking, yeah, they're a bit of a funky colour, aren't they? And they are a bit of a funky colour, they're a bit lighter than what you'd normally use. Now when I first started using these ones, I used to darken them up with a bit of marker pen. Because it isn't fucking diffusion, is it? Nah. So anyway, there's your liner, look. It just whips onto the end and that just helps that turn, doesn't it? Turn quicker, innit? So there's that really. So yeah, I used to darken these up. Used to put 2 flecks across them with a marker pen. Yeah, it stink a little bit, marker pen for a little while. But no, it don't really bother me now. Just I don't think it matters what colour that thing is, to be fair. So there's that really. So that's that part of the rig done. Now you need a little hook swivel, a hook ring swivel. That just whips on there with the hook bead, which was there. It was there just a second ago. It's now done a runner and it's jumped onto that bit. There it is. So grab hold of your little hook bead. That whips on there. And that's that. Job's a good one. And a little figure of 8 on the end. Quite short, because obviously my spots are clean, so I use a shorter rig. Tends to do the damage. Little figure of 8 there. Spin it up and out of the way. Hang it off anywhere. So there's that really. Bait wise, I'll tend to use a snowman. Little snowman, that's a 15 and a 10. Bit of super floss on it. Bit of super floss. What's through there? I don't know if you can see that. That's put them on there. First part of the swivel. Start your granny. Job's a good one. I use a stop because there's far too many coots to be blobbing it. Little stop in there. And I'll just blast 3 grannies done. There's that. Hang that off. Just neaten that up a bit. And there you go. That's that. And basically what that's going to do is that's just going to sit there sort of all nicely. Just like whipping around. And then as soon as that tightens, it's just going to turn in really quickly. So there's that really. Just before I whip it out, I like to glug and dust mine. These are really good. Next time you're in the garage, pot of M&Ms, you get to stuff your face and you get a nice little container that you can keep your fucking hook bait glug in, that you can keep in your bag without it emptying its contents all over your pocket. So that's really good. So don't forget that. So yeah, straight in there, the old lot, hook and bait and the liner. Give that a little dingy and then straight into the old blue lip mussel dust. Leave it in there for a couple of seconds. That'll just draw that in. And then there you go. That's that, ready to go. Bit of foam, job's a good one. Bang that out. And I'll tell you what, if there's anything in the area, they're going to investigate that for sure. They certainly have down there. So anyway, that's what I've been using. Seems to be working for me. We'll see how I get on tomorrow night. So anyway, I'm going to crack it off there. Won't bang on anymore. Hope you've learned a little bit more in it. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.